This is it. It's about to go down. Get some little white vinegar. You know what I'm saying? So usually, you know, just cut a little lemon up or whatever and rub it in like that. But so I didn't get to the short of it. This is what I had. A little lemon juice. I'm gonna clean that up. You see my water about clear now. It's about clear just gonna get for, you know, what I'm trying to do. Alright, now that I got them drained, I'm about to season them up, you know. A little onion powder, scotch bonnet, hot sauce. I don't got the actual scotch bonnet. So, you know, Caribbean oxtail seasoning, all purpose. You know, some more oxtail seasoning. Of course, you got the carrots. And we got the onions and peppers I'm going to chop up and put in here. Now, if you're a little lazy like me, get yourself one of these things. It'll help you chop your stuff up real quick. You should probably get them at Walmart for like $6. Basically the same thing from the green peppers. Just, you know, make a couple pieces. Load it in there. And 2 hands. I got that mixed up. Take a little bit of this. You know, what you gotta do with it. Browning, baby. I didn't have fresh thyme, but I had, you know, what I had. I don't know how I forgot the thyme, but just putting a little bit of thyme on there. Like that. I usually use fresh thyme, just put the whole, you know, some leaves in there. Then I'm gonna take a good copious amount of this concoction, about 2/3 of the bottle. Something you would take. I'm gonna put it all in there yet. Put a little bit in there at the end. And then I'm gonna mix her all up again. I did put a little allspice in there, but I forgot to record it. But after I seasoned it up to get the marinade right, pop top on, put it in the refrigerator for at least an hour, let it marinate. Alright, that's what we got after about an hour. About to heat the pot up, put a little oil in there, and then, you know, go ahead and sear these boys real quick. Get a nice little brown little braise on them real quick. Guys, can sear them real nice and get them braised. Just gonna flip them over, give them about 2, 3, 4 minutes each side, you know, just till they look real nice. Like, let's see. Yeah, I'm about looking for about that color right there. So I'm gonna get all them looking like that, and we'll be back. Alright, we about to the color and the consistency I want them for what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm about to do now is I'm gonna add me some water and put the rest of my little seasoning and stuff, my little concoction I have, or my little marinade or whatever you wanna call it. And gonna get this show on the road. I wish I had me some iodized water, but you know, this here the 0 filter will work. So right now I'm just gonna pour me some water. Some water. I like to cover mine up. Oh, this ain't gonna be enough. Let's get a little more. Now, it's usually at this part people start looking at me crazy like, oh, that's just basically regular water. Why you doing that? It's gonna be all loose. I want the thick Jamaican gravy, blah, 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 blah. Just hold on, I got you. I got you. I got a little trick for you. It ain't, I promise you, it ain't gonna be this loose when I'm done with it. I got that all up in there. You see the little veggies and stuff. You know, carrots give it a little sweet, distinct taste. That's what I like about them. But right now, I got it on high. I'm gonna turn it down. And when I turn it down, I'm just gonna want like a little rolling boil. I don't want to boil crap out of them. Have the meat all, you know, it's chewy and crap. I want to kind of slow cook it, but not too slow. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you what temperature I'm looking for in a second. But yeah, this is about the boil that I want, so I'm gonna keep it about at this boil, level 4. Boom, keep it rolling. Let it slow roll for 3 hours, stirring it every now and then. Yep, it's still cooking. Alright, trying to add my little scotch bonnet. I'm gonna add a whole lot. So this stuff is spicy. Just give it a little taste of the islands. Usually they just want you to put a whole Scotch bonnet in there without it being cut because they're so spicy, but yeah, you can't really find Scotch bonnets around here in the Jamaican store that I usually go to is closed, so. Alright, I got it cooked down pretty good. So right now I'm gonna thicken it up. This is what you're gonna do. Grab you some soy sauce. The rest of this, some ketchup, and some brown sugar. So you're gonna take 1 part of each. 1 part ketchup, 1 part sugar, 1 part soy sauce, and the rest of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it all concocted so you see what it's supposed to look like. Alright, it looks about like this. So essentially this little concoction, with the ketchup in this concoction, tongue twister, it tends to thicken up the gravy towards the end of the process. So you basically pour it in there, right on top of that, and then watch it make magic. You see it's already started thickening up. It ain't even been 2 minutes yet, but I'm gonna let this simmer down and go ahead and get these oxtails completely finished and nice and tender, and I'll be back in a minute. Now this part is optional. Everybody does it different. Usually people will put like the Grace's canned butter beans in here right now, but I'm choosing to opt out of that, and I'm going to take them off the stove and then I'm going to put them in the oven and let them bake at roughly 350, probably about 30 minutes, because it tends to give it that little sticky feeling that the oxtails have. That's what I noticed when I started doing that. Here's the finished product. Bone apple teeth.